My ecclesiastical name is Father Bati, and I am the author of Dreamers Tabletop Role-Playing Game. Demiurgy is a big part of our faith, which is the religious duty of creation, as in the arts and sciences, in order to pursue likeness to our Creator. Creativity in our lives mimics the eternal creativity of the gods in heaven, and this grants us a kind of immaterial proximity to God. For the theurgist, this is a religious activity, but for non-theurgists, this can still be a valuable experience that helps you grow as a person and be engaged in a healthy exercise, religion aside. Now, I can only speak to what I've created before, so this video will be about how to create your own tabletop role-playing game, or TTRPG. I'll be walking you through the process I used for my own game, Dreamers TTRPG, but these steps will work no matter what kind of world or story you want to create. This video assumes you know what tabletop RPGs are and want to create your own. Have something to say. First things first, your game needs to mean something to you. That doesn't mean it has to be a deep philosophical treatise, but it should be something you care about enough to keep working on, even when you're stuck. So ask yourself, what do I think about all the time? What's important to me? For Dreamers, my convictions were about treating players like moral agents, focusing on good storytelling and role-playing, and building a customizable magic system. I also wanted players to be exposed to the Coptic language. Combine your inspirations. Once you know what you want to say, start mixing in the flavors you love. Think about your favorite time periods, genres, authors, and other creators or mediums, and blend them together thoughtfully. For Dreamers, I mashed together ancient Egypt and Nubia, cosmic horror, and Hellenic philosophy, with the writing style of authors like Gene Wolfe, Jack Vance, and William Hope Hodgson. That combination is what gives my game its unique identity. Limit your scope. One of the biggest beginner mistakes is trying to build everything all at once. That ain't gonna work. Start with 1 or 2 core systems and make them really good. For me, those were the magic system and the morality system. Magic in Dreamers is all about collecting words of power and creatively combining them into spells. But every time you cast a spell, it costs you one of your dice from your dice pool. So there's a built-in tension between using and saving spells. For the morality system, your character has moral strengths and weaknesses that correspond to Plato's civic virtues: courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. They also believe in certain lies about the world, which might get challenged in play. Integrating systems. So here's where it gets interesting. In Dreamers, the only way to get your dice back is by role-playing your character's moral quirks. If you keep using magic, eventually you'll be forced into situations where you have to lean into your character's flaws, which creates drama, complications, and moments of insight. The mechanics encourage the story, and the story feeds the mechanics. This is how I shaped this game to be something important to me, and how I made it feel different from what's already out there. Materials. Keep your materials simple. The more you ask players to bring, the harder it is for them to join in. Dreamers just needs a character sheet and 6 regular 6-sided dice. That's it. The fewer barriers you put up, the more people will give your game a shot. Use reality as a basis for fantasy. Even if your world is totally made up, ground it in reality. Research history, geography, science, whatever your game touches. For Dreamers, I studied ancient Egyptian culture, moral philosophy, and linguistic resources for Coptic. Now, reading academic texts can be tedious, but it'll be worth it. Don't be shy about emailing experts and professors to ask for sources as well. You'd be surprised how many are happy to help. Be succinct. One of the hardest things is knowing when to stop explaining. You don't need to spell everything out. Just let your players fill in the gaps with their imagination. So write freely at first, and then come back later and cut what you don't need. Organize and iterate. As you go, keep your work organized and easy to reference. This is going to save you headaches later when you start testing. And speaking of testing, be ready for this to take time. A good TTRPG isn't built in a week. You'll run it, you'll fix it, run it again, maybe throw away whole systems and try again with new ones. That's normal. Check the description of this video to find a downloadable outline to plan and organize your ideas so you can begin creating a TTRPG yourself. Good luck and God bless.